the little girl from The Little Prince, but I'm not so little anymore. Actually, I'm in college now, and I'm taking up aeronautics. I'm trying to be a pilot, following my dreams. Now, if you don't know me and you haven't watched the movie, shouldn't worry. I'm here to tell you the story about the Little Prince. So, let me begin. The Little Prince. There was once a little prince who lived by himself on a small asteroid called B612. He believed that he should take care of his planet, so he always cleaned his three volcanoes and cut his baobab trees. So these baobab trees secretly grew underground and could split the planet into pieces. But one day, a seed mysteriously blossomed and turned into a beautiful flower. "You're so beautiful," he said. "I'm going to water you and protect you with this glass globe at night." The little prince decided to call her Rose. He loved her very much, and Rose loved her little prince. They were together all the time, but because Rose was very demanding for the little prince's attention, he started to doubt his feelings for him. The little prince decided it was time to make new friends. So he went on a trip around the universe, leaving Rose behind. On the first planet, the little prince found a king who lived there on his own for thousands and thousands of years. When he saw the little prince, he happily said, "Good! I have someone to rule now." So the king started to order him around, and he called him his subject. But the little prince was not used to taking orders from anyone, and friends don't give orders anyway, so he decided to leave. The little prince continued his journey, and on the next planet he found a man, a very well dressed man. The vain man said to the little prince, "Ooh, now I have someone to admire me." The man dressed in all sorts of clothes and expected the little prince to tell him how good he looked. But after some time, the little prince thought, friendship should not be based on compliments. So he left. And on the next planet, the little prince found an old man with lots and lots of books. "What are all those books about?" he asked. "I am a geographer," said the old man. "So I write about the river, the desert, the mountains. Tell me about your planet so I could write about it." The little prince started to talk about himself, his volcanoes, the baobab trees, and, of course, his rose. "How wonderful!" said the geographer. "But I can only write about the things that last forever, so I cannot write about you or your rose." The little prince had never thought that he and his rose was not eternal, and he felt sad. The geographer had no interest in him, and friends do. So he left and traveled to a planet called Earth. On Earth, the little prince met a fox and asked her, "Can we be friends?" The fox replied, "Only if you tame me." The little prince was intrigued. "What does taming mean?" he asked. The fox replied, "It means to establish ties, to create bond. Otherwise, you're just a little boy to me, just like other thousands of little boys, and I have no need of you, and you have no need of me, for I am just like any other fox." Hmm, I think I'm beginning to understand, said the little prince. So there is this flower. I think she has tamed me, and I miss her a lot. So the little prince decided that even though his flower was very proud and temperamental, she was unique to him and a true friend. My rose needs me, he thought. So he decided to go back to his volcanoes, back to his baobab trees. When the little prince saw her, he hugged his beautiful rose and said, I am responsible of you, and I will be with you forever. So, as you can see, I may not have been mentioned in the story, but uh, when the little prince was on the planet Earth, he met a pilot which helped him. So that pilot is my friend. But that's another story. That's my story, and I'm here to tell you his. So the moral of this story is that when we love people, we should show it to them, show that we care, so that we will not have regrets. So even though I'm sharing his story, I hope that you learned something. See you again tomorrow. Bye.